Alright, Brandon, here's your above water butterfly. Alright, remember how important our streamline is. Alright, see how you're diving right here and your hands are apart? Right, we want to make sure that we really take advantage of all that momentum that we have when we come off the block. So streamline and underwater is your fastest part of your race, especially right off the start. So we really, really want to do a good job taking advantage of that. Alright, I think right here, if you watch your kick, see how far your heels come out of the water? I think we can do a little bit better job of making those a little bit smaller kicks and really focusing on not just kicking up this way, but also kicking down this way. So we want to kick equally in both ways. Now, one other thing, when we breathe, see how you lift that head all the way up? Now what happens, like we've been talking about, your hips drop and then it's going to be harder to take that next stroke. So we want to keep your head right about in this position the whole time when you're swimming butterfly, okay? Also, when our arms come out of the water, what we want to do is bring our arms more to the side, okay? We want to enter thumbs first, get those hands out to the side. Now what will help you a little bit with this is really pressing that chest down so you can get those hips up. Now, I know you like breaststroke, so butterfly should come a little bit more natural to you. Alright, it uses the same kind of body movement. We press our chest down so we can get our hips up. We make our body go in a little bit of a wave throughout the water. Okay, so that's what I really want you to focus on. Okay, also one last thing. We want 2 kicks per 1 pull. You're doing about 3 kicks. Okay, so we want to kick our hands in and then kick our hands out. Okay, if that makes sense. Nice job otherwise. Alright, Brandon, here is your underwater butterfly. Do a pretty good job of streamlining. We'll back it up right here. Right? One thing you want to do is keep that upper body a little bit more still. Alright? Just press your chest down. Use those hips instead of moving your head up and down, okay? Alright, you do a pretty good job of keeping those hips up. Alright? With a little bit more flexibility in your lower back and pressing your chest down a little bit more, you'll be able to make more waves with your body. So, see how you're kind of flat on top of the surface of the water? Well, if we press your chest down, your hips are going to come up a little bit more, and you'll move through the water like this, as opposed to just stagnant on top of the water. In butterfly, you get a lot of your power with those waves, or undulation is what we like to call it. Okay? Now with your hands, do a good job entering. But right here, we want to keep those elbows high and see how wide you're pulling out to the sides. Alright? We want your elbows to stay nice and high. Okay? Thumbs are down. That's your hand. Alright? Then when you recover underwater, instead of coming all the way out here, alright, we want you to bring those hands in just a little bit more, and that way they're under your body when you push the water towards your feet, okay? Instead of out so wide. I want you to also watch your head position right here. See how you throw your head down? Alright? We really want to use our chest to move the rest of our body. Okay? We want to keep our head mostly still. And then with your kick, you do a good job of kicking up, but we want you to kick down as well. Alright? We want to kick equally in both ways, so we really maximize all that power. Okay? So up and down, kick your hands in, kick your hands out. Nice job.